Welcome to David and Marilyn Qigong. Welcome to my Zen garden here in Northern California along the American River Parkway. So let's begin this spinal cord breathing exercise with our feet shoulder width apart. Make a light fist with your hands. Let your hands rest lightly on your thighs. And then let's begin. Inhaling up, nice deep breath. A little bit of an arch to a spine. Little pause at the top of the inhale. And then as you exhale, just collapse everything. Come down, elbows come close together. They don't have to touch. Rounding your back, bending your knees, squeezing your abs. Get rid of excess carbon dioxide. And then as we inhale, we come up. We're just going to flow with this for several minutes. Just flowing, flowing. If you're watching the short version of this, you could just click on in and get into the longer version, which is still pretty short. Spinal cord breathing is an exercise where we lubricate all the joints of the spine, and we lubricate not only the spine, but we lubricate all the joints that are moving throughout the body. And we're lubricating the joints with a fluid called synovial fluid. I had never heard of synovial fluid until I started doing Qigong, and it is a really important important fluid in keeping the body healthy. So let's just flow with this for a bit. Squeezing the abs, nice deep breath, inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you come down. And then let's just twist to the right. If you're mirroring me, you're twisting to your left. I'm twisting to my right. Exhale, come back down. And then inhale, twist to the other side. Just going back and forth at your own pace. Just flowing with this. If you like this video, please hit like. And if you want to see more of these types of Qigong exercises from Marilyn and David Qigong on YouTube, hit subscribe. And you'll have access to our entire catalog, which is now approaching 100 Qigong videos. So we're flowing back and forth. Just this next one will be the last one. So we're inhaling, we're twisting. And as we come back to center, just open the hands, pointing the fingertips at each other, and float the hands right down the center line of the body. And then surrender hands. Notice how your body feels. Thank you for joining me for spinal cord breathing on David and Marilyn Qigong. Hit like, hit subscribe. Blessings and love. Thank you. Let's start gently opening up the body here. During my teaching over the past 10 years, I have been often asked to perform and teach exercises that do certain things to the body, the emotions, the spirit. Today's class is several of those exercises that are the best of the best. My students love to see these two exercises. Just opening up the body here before we get into our Qigong practice today. Just relaxing, taking some nice deep breaths here. Hands can move freely up by the face, the cervical spine, mid-chest, opening up the thoracic spine, and down by the waist, opening up the lumbar spine. This is Goony Bird spreads his wings. So we take a wider stance here, wider than shoulder width. And we push our hands out, palms facing forward. Notice the stretch on the inside of your arms here. These are the pathways of yin energy in the upper body, the arms, the lungs, the heart, and pericardium. So this is the start position for Goony Bird spreads his wings. From here, we take a nice deep breath, and as we inhale, we spiral the hands at the waist, a little bit of a curved spine here, and then as we exhale, we push the arms and hands back. The hands are 90 degrees to the forearms at the wrist. Palms are facing to the sky. Notice now you're feeling the stretch in the back, the outside of the arms. Those are the yang pathways of qi for the small intestine, large intestine, and the triple warmer, also known as sanjiao. And then we come back to start position. Palms facing forward. Let's take this into a flow. Inhaling, palms up at the waist. Exhaling, standing tall, shoulders back and down. The knees are soft, spine is tall, chin is tucked in a little bit. Back to start. Inhale, spiral. Exhale, stand tall and stretch. Back to start. We'll do this 2 more times, and then we're going to hold the posture and then take it into a head roll. It's going to open up the cervical spine, neck and shoulders. So 2 more. Inhale, spiral. Exhale, stand tall and stretch. Back to start. Last one. Inhale, spiral. Exhale, stand tall and stretch. And now let's just do some gentle head circles. Doesn't matter what direction you go. The key is to move the head slow, keeping that posture of the shoulders back and down, the palms facing to the sky. That's the hardest part of doing this Goony Bird spreads his wings exercise. Taking some nice deep breaths as you do this. We always want to keep our breath connected. Even though there's no breath control at this point in the exercise, we want to breathe deep and relaxed. And now let's reverse the direction of the head rolls. Nice and slow. You may get a little bit of that popping and clicking. I call that the Rice Krispies effect without the granulated sugar. The things our parents never told us about breakfast cereals. Couple more circles here. Just having some fun, just relaxing into this. The knees are soft. Checking those shoulders, making sure they're back and down, and your hands are 90 degrees to your forearm at your wrist. That stretch in the yang pathways of the outside of the arms. And then chin to chest. And let's shake it out a little bit. That's the first part of Goony Bird spreads his wings. The second part, we're going to start with our feet in that wider posture than shoulder width. Arms are now out in front, but the palms are facing back behind us. Notice the stretch here in the arms is in the outside of the arms. Small intestine, large intestine, and sanjiao or triple warmer. And this is our start position for the second half of Goony bird spreads his wings. Inhale, spiral. Exhale. Stand tall and stretch. Palms are facing the ground here. The stretch is on the inside of the arms, heart, lungs, and pericardium. Back to start. Inhale, we're gathering energy. The knees are soft, spiral at the waist. Exhale, stand tall and stretch. Tuck in the chin a little bit. Back to start. Inhale, gather energy, bring it into the body. Exhale, stand tall and stretch. Let's do 2 more of these. Back to start. Inhale, spiral. Exhale, stand tall and stretch. Back to start. This will be the last one, then we'll do our head roll. Inhale, spiral. Exhale, stand tall and stretch. Now let's just do gentle head rolls, keeping that posture. The knees are soft, shoulders are back and down. The palms are now facing the earth. The stretch is in the inside of the arms, heart, lungs, and pericardium meridians. Just relax into this. Nice and slow. Slower is always better in Qigong exercises. Moving at the speed of awareness. The awareness of where our body sensations are in the stretch. We never take any of our stretches or Qigong exercises into pain or discomfort. I'll say that again because it's important. We never take a Qigong stretch into pain or discomfort. 2 more circles here. Nice deep breaths, relaxing into this. Excellent for the cervical spine, excellent for the body. And then chin to chest. And let's just shake out the hands and legs a little bit. Notice how you feel. To close, let's bring our hands to prayer position at the Lotus Heart Jewel. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me